A buddy gave me a big stack of old guitar magazines, and this one caught my eye because it's got Andy Summers' Every Breath You Take. This is Guitar for the Practicing Musician from August 1989. Whoa, look how young Paul Gilbert. He's just a kid right there. So, yeah, this is really fun. So, yes, Every Breath You Take, as recorded by the Police. Words and music by Sting. I'm sure he wrote this riff. I don't really think he did. I think he took the publishing. Good move, Sting. So, if you want, this is quite a stretch. When it was a new song, my band covered it, and we loved it. It was a really cool song. So, like, you might want to hike your guitar up here. It's going to be based on an A. I can't remember how I thought it went, but eventually I did realize that you have to extend your pinky up to the 9th fret. Here's your A bass at the 5th fret, middle finger, 6th fret, 3rd string, ring and pinky on the 7th fret, 5th and 4th strings, and then hike the pinky up to the 9th fret on the 4th string. Then you've got an arpeggio, palm muted with slap back. That's going to be the main deal. Maybe that's a ridiculous slap back, but I'm going to go with it. So palm muting, you're going across the 3 fat strings, then back, 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string, 4th string. Do that twice, and that does hurt. Alright, F sharp minor adds 2nd. So this is going to be the same idea. You take an F sharp minor and shoot your pinky up here. Double check, make sure those are the same. 2 measures. Yep. F sharp minor add 2nd. Then we got a D sus2. It's like, so anyway, the F sharp minor was based at the 2nd fret. 2, 4, and 6 with a 2 on the 3rd string. You've got that cool half step of that G sharp to A. Then you got your D sus2. So that's going to be, you're going to do a D bar chord, 5, 7, 7, but you're going to add the pinky for 1/8 note. That's like this. Oops. So it's on and off. I'm trying to do a slight palm mute, not too much, otherwise it sounds like popcorn or something. Oops, let's check. That's what I thought it was. Now I must read and do it right. Oh no, the new kitty's coming up. Oof. So that's 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 5th string, 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string, 4th string. Ugh. Take it up 2 frets, same thing. Slide down. That's an E sus2 based at the 7th fret. So to review, the chord shapes you need is A, add 2. I think we call it A add 2 because we have the major 3rd in there. That kind of is illuminating to me right now. The song is 116 beats a minute. because it does have the third, so we call it add 2. Now we're going to go F sharp minor, add 2, because that does have the third interval plus a second. The D suspended second, I think they call it that because there is no third. And the E suspended second because there's no third. Slide down and back to the A, add 2. Then there's a riff B. I wonder if that's a little different. I think it's comparing. Looks the same. All right, riff B. Must be something different. Palm muting. Checking carefully. Ooh, here's a variation. No, it isn't. Ooh, I love this. Looks like it's a lot the same. There's the pre-chorus. This used to confuse me a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, it's got a D7. So you do the D sus2. D7, it's going to be like a 5, 7, 5. And that's like a D, A, C. So you really got to know your notes if you want to, I believe, if you haven't learned your notes, today's the day to start. So this, I thought this was the bridge, but let's check it out. Oops. Nope. All right, that's the D sus2 to D7. Back to your main A riff. Take it up 2 frets to a B. Very familiar, yeah. Then there's an E sus2. Let's check that out. And then I think it's going to be all the same from there. Pretty much. Except that one. Oh, the bridge. The real bridge. That goes down to an F. So that breaks out. It's kind of like a new song. You hit a big old F. It says keyboards arranged for guitar. I'm not sure where that note comes from because you're supposed to hold that F chord and there's like a C on top. You could just tap it. And then a G. Oh, another F. Cats. All right. Another F. No. So there's like that. But you could maybe tap it. Never thought of that. And then you got a G. F. 7? Nope, sorry. That was like a 7, 8, 7. I've never done that before. Then a 10, a G, 10, 10. Cool, that is kind of fun. Slide up, just would you mind? Okay. And then 5 artificial harmonic, like this maybe. Yikes. It's kind of hard. 5-10 artificial harmonic. Maybe a tap, I don't know. And then F sharp minor, add 2. Doesn't really say anything. Then a D sus2, E sus2, F sharp minor, add second. Just says chord symbol, 2 measures, then A riff again. And then looks like the bridge happens. No, the pre-bridge. Who knows? At that point, if you can get that far, I think you can figure out the rest. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty much like I thought, but except for those artificial harmonics or whatever, those tap things, keyboard arrangement. I just never thought of that. So we would just hit the chords. Who cares about the keyboard, man? You just bash those chords and that's the song. But yeah, I remember how that was very, very shocked about the idea of, you know, adding your pinky up there. I'm sure there's a clever fellow that could figure it out, how to do it with a capo or something, but not me. I think I might have done it in B flat. I think I did a version of Stand By Me in a traveling road band, and I had arranged it for the singers. I go, what if we did, I go, here's an idea for a cover. Let's do Stand By Me, only like Every Breath You Take. And then we threw in the actual bridge from this song. Or maybe the pre-bridge or pre-chorus, oh, can't you see, you belong to me. Just to be weird. And they actually went for it and played it. Can't believe those people were a little bit uptight. Can't believe they listened to me on anything. But I think we were like, when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you see. Eventually, oh, can't you see? You belong to me. How my poor heart aches with every breath you take. You know, just threw the bridge in. I don't know. That was decades ago, so I don't remember. But anyhow, I'm rambling, so I'll stop. But you're probably pretty shocked about the pinky thing, which I mean, I picked it because it's a cool song, but I also want my students not to be, you know, kind of constrained to only stretching, you know, 3 frets. I want you to be able to open that hand up. So every day, just work on stretching a little bit. And scales, sight reading out of your book, chord study, just daily practice of the things I recommend. You know, your scale, that's going to help that. It'll give you a chance to reach those bigger stretches. And then once you start finding songs like this, then it's time to even the rock and roll rhythm. Basic rock and roll rhythm will also help with those horrifying pinky stretches. So don't give up. Keep working on those. I'm going to see what these cats are doing. All right. Happy 4th.